At the beginning, when we started it, we got to write to them and ask if they could be a part of it.
It's like you're visiting that community and then you have to write what you're doing.
Some communities we get to Skype with, some we don't get to Skype with, and some we have to email.
I think it's cool that we are getting people that we might not know, but they're actually talking to us and being nice and letting us know about what they do. So I think that's really cool that they want to be friends with us.
I'm not sure if we're gonna send anything back to them, but I think we might, maybe we'll do a big card that says thank you or something like that.
I think it's important to learn about all the communities because then you learn more about Canada.
We get to look up on our wall and see where everyone's province is. It's really cool.
A giant Canada map. There's pins where we wrote to, and then there's a line, and then there's a green, yellow paper that says who we wrote to, and there's a happy face sticker if we got the letter back.
I got to read all the information, and I got a pencil and a flashlight in my package to show to the class.
Saskatoon berry syrup, jam, and we also got to taste some blueberries, and we also got to try some chocolate honey.
I got a note from my great auntie, and there's a bunch of pictures, and I learned that there's a bunch of fruit trees there.
I like that she lives on a How to Write Calmly because it's different to Langdon and to the other communities that we learned of. I just really like how you can explore, and there's a lot of winter animals, and I'm an animal scientist, so I like to be sciencey, and I do all kinds of stuff. There's a whole bunch of science to learn there.
I didn't know that other communities didn't have roads, like Cambridge Bay. They don't have roads. It's a very good place because you get to go sled dogging there, and we're learning about sled dogging. Once I get home today, I'm going to tell them that Cambridge Bay is in Nunavut because we only put it up just yesterday, and I didn't tell Mom because I was so worried about checking on my musher.
Sometimes if I had a really exciting day, I'll tell them about social studies and what other communities do and what my community does.
Up north, we talked about Dawson City and Iqaluit and the Yukon. Then on the East Coast, we've talked about Prince Edward Island and New Brunswick and all those little communities over there because I forget some of them. We always have this sheet, and it has what's unique, and then the similarities and the differences, and then we would have the questions, and the community expert would be able to sit in a chair on a desk, and they would be able to Skype or FaceTime with their community contact, and everybody would get to see. One of the provinces, they have these tall things, and they tell you where to go. They're nookshucks. And they direct you to water and food and a place to sleep. They eat food like us, but they get really, really cold weather because they're near the Arctic Circle. They have a bridge all the way from New Brunswick to Prince Edward Island, and it's the biggest bridge in Canada. My mom grew up there, and now I get to know a little bit more about her community and where she grew up at. Every place is very unique, but some are the same.
You just have to really think and just get your mind going.
The book gives not a lot of information, they wouldn't tell us why Nunavut got the name Nunavut, and you could ask our community contact that, and they'd give you the real answer. From it coming from a real person from that community, it makes it feel like you're learning more from the community. And if it's actually from a person from that community, then you know it's real.